Bomb you! Bomb you! Kill you! Kill you! Kill you! Call the feds on me, you fucking liar! Bomb you! Bomb you! Bomb you!
To now ask my care provider if I could get macaroni and cheese, if that's all we fucking have in this house. This tastes like cow piss. Literal fucking cow piss.
No!
Daniel, get out of the store. Come on.
Oh, fucking no! Get out of the fucking...
Hey! Daniel! Hey! You want a shirt? Tell him to bring it!
Okay, I'm on the phone.
Get out, now!
You have a warrant for your fucking arrest.
Holy shit!
You know, by looking at all of those incidents that he used to get into, I actually realized something about him. Now, I noticed his mother and his dad wasn't really in his life. His grandmother, she did try to step up, but, you know, she passed away. God rest her soul. But I see what the problem with this kid. Now, people can sit there and say, like, well, he's mentally ill and all that type of stuff. I mean, he seemed like he knows right from wrong. Like, I'm not trying to make up excuses for him, but he knows what trouble is. He knows what trouble is. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he does is bad. He knows that. He knows right from wrong. I don't care when no one tells me that. 'Cause when I watch his videos, I can clearly tell he knows right from wrong. But I can see why he is the way he is. Because he never got enough disciplines when he was a kid. Because his mom and his dad wasn't really in his life, so they couldn't discipline his ass. You know, Bob and his caretaker, they can't discipline him because they'll go to jail for assault. You know, they would. They'll go to jail for assault or whatever like that. But he doesn't have a brother. He doesn't have an older brother that can teach him respect. Because I think if he had an older brother, his older brother would probably teach him some respect and saying like, hey, man, because I could kind of see if he had an older brother and Daniel was basically talking shit to his mom and his dad like that. I'm just saying if his mom and dad was in his life and he turned out like he is now, disrespecting his mom and dad and his older brother, probably would, you know, it just depends. I don't know if his older brother would come out like him, but that's the thing with him. He ain't never really had nobody get in his face and tell him, like, you know, cut it out, dude, or you're going to get your butt whooped. And that's the thing with him. He ain't get enough disciplines. The only discipline that he got is, Daniel, if you don't be good, we're going to put you in timeout. That's the only discipline that he got. Go to your room, Daniel. Go to timeout, Daniel. It's clear as day why he turned out the way he is, because he never really got that discipline. No one disciplined this kid. I think if he would have got disciplined more, I don't think he would have tried to be the way he is. I don't think he would. It probably would help, but you know, kids nowadays were telling their own parents. Even he probably would have told his foster parents. Cause like I said, I couldn't deal with him as a caretaker. Cause like I told you guys many times, my patience would have done ran out of him. It would have ran out. Cause I would have knocked the phone out of his hand the minute he went for his pocket. I'd have knocked that phone right out of his hand. I'd have told him straight up, ain't gonna be no filming in this house. If that's the case, you get on out, or else I'll call the police and kick your butt out. I ain't gotta deal with your mess. But for those people that sat there and had patience with Daniel, I mean, I don't know how y'all people do it, man. But clear as day, man, Daniel does not have no manners. He's got no manners. And when you got somebody like that don't have no manners, that lets me know right there that you didn't get enough discipline when you was a kid. All your life, you know, you've been in foster care and all that stuff like that. And like I said, they couldn't discipline you when you was a kid. If they did, they would have went to jail for child abuse. So they couldn't discipline you. So the only kind of discipline they can get to do would just put you in timeout or tell you to go to your room. But clear as day, man, he ain't never got the belt. He ain't never got the belt on his ass. No one ain't never whooped his ass. He probably got bullied and got beat up in school, probably, but that ain't enough to discipline nobody. But I'm just talking about he ain't never really got that kind of discipline of a parent putting that fear in him. That discipline where you gonna respect me. You're not gonna be doing all that cussing and swearing. If you don't like my rules in my house, and get out. What I'm saying? That's the kind of discipline that he needs, that he should have been getting. But again, the caretakers, they couldn't do that kind of discipline. Because like I said, Daniel would have went back and snitched on him and told on him, saying, he put his hands on me. He insulted me. He took his belt off and hit me. Even though Daniel is in the wrong for talking junk, but that's why I said, you couldn't really discipline nobody like that. But that's the only reason why he is the way he is, because he didn't get enough discipline. He did not get enough discipline when he was a kid, and I think if he would have got enough discipline, I don't think he would have turned out to be the way he is. He would have been a little bit more respectful. He would have know how to probably talk to the people correctly. He would know how to have manners. And then it's just weird though, Daniel, that you brought this curse on yourself. You didn't want people to talk to you in public, but yet you choose to be on social media. You choose to show your face. Yet you don't mind the attention when you get on camera, on live stream, getting in these ridiculous incidents like getting kicked out of public places. Oh, you don't have a problem with that, but when someone come up to you and confront you, they're trolls, or some of them are trolls. They like trolls or fans of yours or whatever like that. They harass you. They know you're a goof, dude. They know you're a straight up goof. But that was his only problem. That phone was the curse of him. That phone was the curse. And him going to prison, I think it's best for him, because at least he's not on that phone. Now, like I said, they should at least give him 10 years. I think they should just give him 10 years, because 60 years, I don't think they're going to give him 60, though. They might. But when they see that he's not really like a big major threat, they probably going to reduce his sentence down to probably, I would give him at least 10 or 6 years. Well, actually, I take that back. I would give him 5 years. I'll give him 5 years because he's been getting slapped on the wrist way too many times. So I would give him 5 years. And if he gets out and he goes out doing the same stupid shit again, the next sentence is going to be 10 years. He get out 10 years later, he's coming out doing the same shit again. Next going to be 20 years. You ain't above the law, kid. You got to learn the hard way. And hopefully somebody in prison would teach this kid some manners, how to talk to people right. So, yeah, Daniel, you're not going to be able to get on your phone no more and be on social media. And I know it's killing him, too. I know it's killing him. But you might have got away talking shit with people when you was free. But in prison, buddy, you going around there talking shit, telling people to go to hell, F you, calling people the N-word. Boy, you do that in prison, you're not going to last. You're not going to last. And you know what? You're going to learn the hard way. If you don't want to respect someone in prison, if you don't show that respect in prison, they're going to teach you how to respect them. And you know what? You can do it the easy way with them, or you can do it the hard way with them, because those inmates in prison do not care. You want to do it the easy way with them, or you can do it the hard way with them. But you're going to learn some respect, Daniel. You're going to learn that, boy. You went out in public talking shit to everybody. It's not going to be the same in prison. It's not going to be the same. Someone going to break in your cell and beat the mess out of you, or probably rape you. Most likely. I think he's going to get raped in prison. He's going to get raped. He's going to get bullied. He's going to become somebody's wife, which I've said that many times. Somebody's going to make him. He's going to be somebody's bitch in there. I know he is. Some people say he isn't. But nah, he's gonna become somebody's wife in prison. I guarantee you that. Unless they put him in a crazy place. Because if they put him in a population prison with a bunch of inmates, he's not gonna survive. I promise you that. He's not gonna survive. I'm telling you, this kid's gonna get bullied. He's gonna get bullied in prison. He's gonna be put in segregation. He's gonna get in fights. And let me tell you this, Daniel, when you sitting there talking shit to these COs down there in prison, talking shit or putting your hands on them, or they're gonna rough you up in there. They're gonna throw your ass in segregation. And you're gonna be locked down in that hole for 24/7 all day. Maybe 2 months, 3 months. So it's gonna drive you more insane. It's gonna kill him now. I mean, he probably punched himself in the face right now. I want to get on social media. He's probably there talking to himself right now. But he can't do it because he doesn't got his phone with him. He doesn't got his phone. He ain't got no way to communicate with nobody unless they sneak a phone in the prison. You know what? He would be dumb. You know what? He would be stupid enough to film himself live in prison and snitch on himself if he was given a phone. If they snuck a phone in prison and he got on live, he'd be like, "Hey guys, I'm in prison right now. This is my room right here." He'd be stupid to upload it on the internet. That's how stupid he is. You know, he chose this kind of life. He brought this on himself. He had an easy going life when he was staying with the caretaker. I mean, they was cooking you food and everything like that. You sitting there complaining about them cooking macaroni and cheese, talking about the macaroni and cheese tastes like crap. Well, why don't you cook your own food then, idiot? You don't like somebody's cooking, then cook your own food or whatever. And see, that's the thing though. He didn't really want nobody to be his caretaker because Daniel just wanted to go out and just do his own thing. He wanted to call his own shots. I'm like, dude, you're not in the position to be trying to call your own shots. You don't even have a car. You don't even have a house of your own. So, dude, you're not in no position to be calling shots. Like, I don't know. I ain't never seen someone as stupid as he is. Didn't want to have a roof over it. Like, he would rather be homeless. He would rather be out in the damn streets than have a roof over his head. I mean, if that ain't retarded, what ain't though, man? It's like this, man. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's like he can easily find trouble. But when it comes to positive stuff, he doesn't want to do nothing positive. But he can easily find trouble. That's the only talent he has, is finding trouble. That's all he got, is finding trouble, getting in incidents. That's the only talent he has. Which that's not talent, because anybody can go out and find problems. Hell, if I wanted to go out in a public place and stir up some shit, I can do that. I mean, anybody can freaking do that. But it's just sad, man, that they give these kind of people attention. That, you know, Daniel can easily find problems, but he doesn't want to find nothing positive to do. Like, I'm going to go get help, guys, and get myself straightened out more. You know, me being homeless just ain't me. It's rough out here. He can never say nothing like that. It's always negative stuff. He can easily speak on negative stuff. I don't know, man. This kid just ridiculous. I ain't never seen anything like this. You stay in Colorado too? I mean, what idiot gonna have a roof over his head and not want that? Because they didn't want to listen to you? Like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, man. People, you know what? If I was you, Bob, you know what, Bob? Give up on this kid, dude. Like, someone said that in my conversation that Bob said he wasn't giving up on him. Give up on this kid, Bob. Give up on this kid. This kid is just, his brains is just too scrambled. You just, some people you just can't help, man. You can't help them. Look at, come on now, man. It's like Mr. Miyagi. You think Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid movie, you think he would train Daniel's son If Daniel's son was being disrespectful to him, no, Mr. Miyagi wouldn't train him. If Daniel's son was being disrespectful and saying, "Go to hell, Mr. Miyagi. I don't want to learn from you." You think Mr. Miyagi gonna put his weight on him and say, "Come on, Daniel's son, you got to learn this"? No, Mr. Miyagi is not gonna tolerate that disrespect. He gonna say, "You know what, Daniel's son, I tried to help you, so you know what? I'm gonna let the goons get you." And that's what you should do, Bob. You know, you're the teacher, and if the student don't want to learn, give them the middle finger, saying screw you. Screw you, man. You can't save this kid, man. You can't save him. You wasting your time even talking to somebody like him. People say, "Oh, I'm not giving up on this person." You wasting your time talking to Daniel. You wasting your time and you're wasting your breath even talking to this kid. This kid ain't trying to be safe. The minute he started being out on the street homeless, that was it right there. Game over for him. He's homeless, you know what I'm saying? When he was, and see, now he's in prison. He's in jail now. So if that's enough to convince you, Bob, that this kid don't want help. And even if he does, even if they give him 5 or 6 years in prison and he comes out 5 or 6 years later, he's probably going to come out 10 times worse than he is before he got locked up. Prison don't change people, man. A lot of people thinking that, oh, well, prison's going to straighten that person out. No, prison does not change a lot of people. Prison makes that person come out even more ill than they was before they went in there. So when Daniel get out, he probably going to be 10 times worse. 10 times worse before he went up in there. So that's why I say they probably need to just give him 10 years, man. Give him 10 years, 10 or 5 years at the least. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. I just think that the biggest problem with him getting all these incidents is just he just never got enough discipline in his life. No one disciplined this kid. Like I said, his mom and dad abandoned him. Like I said, no one disciplined him enough. He didn't get enough discipline. He didn't get enough spankings. He didn't get enough whoopings. He didn't get enough punishments when he was a kid. The only discipline he got was go to your room or you're gonna be in timeout. He got those kind of disciplines, but he ain't never got the belt on his ass. He ain't never got that kind of discipline. Well, people like me, when I came up, if I be disrespectful, my parents would put the belt on my ass. They'll whoop my ass. They'll beat my ass with a damn belt, damn broom. If I got real disrespectful, if I was disrespectful like Daniel, man, my parents would have beat the hell out of my ass if I got disrespectful. But his mom and dad wasn't in his life, so there wasn't really no one that could really discipline him. That's another reason why he is the way he is. Because he didn't get that kind. He never got that belt. He never got that kind of discipline. Anyway, enough talking. Anyway, y'all, peace.